Yo, yo, yo! So, with my brother Anthony Andrews, aka the Rugby Yogi, we have just this weekend just gone finished the Practitioner Empowerment course. So, brother, thank you for coming on to share a little bit about it. I just thought it'd be good to kick off, and I just ask you if you could just please share a little bit about yourself. I know you're a coach, you work with different specific people. So, yeah, well, what are you saying, brother?
Hey bro, yeah, thanks for having me, and yeah, looking forward to debriefing this powerful journey that we've been on. If I can put it into words, that is anyway. I'll do my best. So yeah, so about me, I am a holistic health coach, yoga teacher, meditation teacher, and I started my journey as a rugby player. Was always into sport and played professional rugby for a bit until I suffered a career-ending knee injury about 11 years ago now. And yeah, that was the catalyst for my journey into health and growth and personal transformation, because I was in a place where I was forced to do the work. I suffered physical, mental challenges along the way from losing my identity as a rugby player and whatnot. So, yeah, I guess that's where I'm positioning myself at the moment, is to help people like myself that have retired from the game. So I'm helping rugby dads at the moment, building flexibility, managing stress, dialing down their pain, and ultimately teaching them how to thrive with all the wonderful tools that I've learned along the way, including all the amazing knowledge and information that I've learned over the past few months with your good self.
Thanks for your kind words, buddy. Great, great. So, I'd just love to ask you, how was your experience on the Practitioner Empowerment course as a journey?
Yeah, it was we talk about this word transformation a lot in this world of coaching, and yeah, I guess that is a good word to describe the process over the last 4 months. It was a proper deep dive into all aspects of um, my psyche, my process of working, my system, my packages. Um, but yeah, I think most importantly, it really helped me understand myself at a much deeper level, because I think where a lot of business courses or personal development courses out there will focus on, who do you want to help, how do you want to help them, but they miss that key element of first and foremost understanding yourself. So I thought you'd done a great job of helping the group really dial into things like their personal astrology. Never really looked at it before. Was always reasonably interested in it, but yeah, the way you was able to guide a real deep process with that in itself was, that was almost a course in itself of a journey into really understanding myself. And with that, it gave me so much more confidence to really sit back and go, right, this is me based on all of these things that I've learned about myself. Who can I now go out and serve? And that person, that group is the rugby community. It's softening up a few of these hard rugby players with some yoga, with like having a conversation about astrology. Like, why not? Let's chuck it out there. I think we spoke a little bit before we click record about really stepping into that full power. And for me, that power has been exponentially accelerated within me by exploring these softer elements of myself. So you can call them the feminine energy if you want, but things like astrology, things like archetypes, things like you know tapping into emotions, actually understanding this balance between masculine and feminine, and trying to embody that as best as I can. And and express that as best as I can, because what I feel this course has really helped me with is embodying all of the parts of myself and then expressing it. And it's with that embodiment and that expression that's starting to now attract people back to me that, you know, that I probably wouldn't have been working with if I hadn't have done this course, to be honest. So yeah, I'm very, very grateful.
Oh man, my heart's just going, wow.
No, I can see it. I can see it moving on the screen. It's like,
so next question, like what aspects of the course did you enjoy the most or find the most useful?
I mean, like for my kind of inquisitive mind, I really enjoyed the astrology stuff and the archetype explorations. Those explorations deep into the psyche, into the mind, and kind of opening myself up and dissecting myself from all these different lenses was so interesting. And so yeah, I think you said it on the course, like, you know, with that understanding can come a bit more freedom from, you know, why am I like this? Why am I like that? You know, why do I always get tripped up by this thing? Oh, it could be because this is influenced by this or whatnot. So that really helped. And then the other thing was the cleanse practices that we shared. So yeah, I've been not gone through all of them yet. You know, I think you said it's a 6 to 9 month journey to do it all. So I'm about 3-4 months into that, and yeah, I feel so much more energized, and I think a big part of that is, you know, really like that inner exploration of the mind is actually that inner exploration of my body, and yeah, giving it more love, I guess. And yeah, these protocols that you introduced us to were and have been and still are yeah, giving me so much vitality, I think is a nice word. I feel a lot more, yeah, vital and empowered. Your favorite word. So yeah, I would say those two things especially stand out for me at the moment.
Fantastic, mate. Yeah, I mean, this is part of the gift of the astrology is that as we spoke about, it can give context to why things are in a certain way, context and understanding. So it kind of like gets it out on the table, and then once it's out on the table and you can see it, you can actually do something with it. Whereas,
yeah,
without the awareness, these things will, yeah, maybe we would still discover them over time, but the gift of the astrology is it can just show you like really quickly, and then you can bring peace to things or move through things a lot quicker.
yeah. Yeah, like reading some of the descriptions, even on the Time Passengers app that you guided us to fill in. It's literally like, how do they know this about me?
Right, it checks out every time. It's just like spooky, man.
Crazy. And you know, with that, just to add in about the astrology, I found it so fascinating and yeah, interesting. It inspired me to add in a significant amount of astrology into the best man speech that I delivered about halfway through the course, which I know you enjoyed, and it went down, you know, really, really well with the 150 odd guests at the wedding. So yeah, like as a massive thank you to you for, you know, giving me that empowerment to really kind of go in on my brother and his wife about, you know, them being two Capricorns and two goats like locking horns and all this kind of stuff. It was amazing. So yeah.
Mate, you say I enjoyed it. No, it was the best wedding themed thing I've ever seen in my life. I was like, it was so good because you got technical as well. It's like you weren't just chatting about like some generic thing about Capricorn. Nah, you went technical and started chatting about squares and aspects, and I was like, oh my god, it's amazing.
Yeah, man. So yeah, so that was all the empowerment course coming through me, man. So yeah, thank you.
Cool, thank you, dude. Last couple of questions. So, sorry, this was so good. I was like, watching that video was made me so happy. Um, so, what were some of your biggest takeaways from the course? Like any insights or realizations, or anything that any changes that you maybe made for your benefit?
I guess the biggest thing for me, I've been self-employed now for a few years. Coming up to September will be 3 years, and in that time, I guess I've seeked a lot of information about how to run a business, how to create a niche, an avatar, an online offering, a this, a that, um, without having done that real deep work on myself. And I think this course was unique in that you provided us a toolkit and a framework to allow us to really get in on ourselves, as well as all the the outward stuff. It was a real mix of inner and outer work, which I really really enjoyed, and I feel it was something that was missing in my work before this course. So yeah, I know we talk a lot about, it was on the course about the I, we, and all values. It's like a lot of courses are focused on that all part, but I felt this course was a real nice blend of I, we, and all. So, getting that relationship right with yourself, getting that we relationship right with that one-to-one client, that interaction, that journey, and then the all with, sharing your vision with the community that you're trying to help. I thought it was a real nice blend of all of those values coming into one. So yeah.
Thank you for that reflection, mate. And yeah, we can only take our clients as far as we take ourselves. So and also, with our businesses, energetically, such a strong connection. If we're not if there's certain things that aren't in a great place with ourselves, to see it reflected in our business pretty much immediately, it's interesting dynamics. So yeah, it is a lot of self work, and I mean, this is I think we all like enjoy the self work. This is why we've gravitated and magnetized careers and helping people, because this is this constant. I was saying to someone today, if you want to develop yourself, then looking at a coaching career is like a quite a fast track of doing that, because the client's always mirroring us back to us, and and we're also mirroring the client, what they could be, or back to them as well. So
yeah. That darn Scorpio placement in Mars just gets me every time. I just want to go get in there.
Oh yeah, interesting, because you'll have because you've got Scorpio South Node, you'll have your Mars likely in conjunct with your South Node, so that actually enhance the qualities of two. So qualities of the both. So it's funny, because like that placement can get a bad rep, but there is also there's a lot of gifts in there. But it's like with that particular placement, because we have the same, right? It's learning when to switch it on and switch it off.
Yeah.
When you switch it on, you can use it really effectively to you be a powerhouse. But if you don't learn to switch it off, you'll just drive yourself mad, because you're
so true, man. So true. Been there.
Brother. So my last question for you, thank you so much for your time, is would you recommend this course to other coaches and therapists, and if so, why?
I mean, I think the way you structured it with the video modules and the live calls, which were wicked in terms of like interacting with the other group members. And yeah, the resistance, which was Saturday night, and the final module followed by the cacao ceremony was genuinely one of the best nights of my life. It was unbelievable. Like genuinely, it was so much fun and so like deep at the same time, but just wicked. Like I was just beaming from ear to ear, smiling for a lot of it. So yeah, I would say, if you're a coach or a practitioner that's, maybe gotten a little bit lost with their direction of where to take their business, then this course will give you that clarity and that direction. Because, for me, what was lacking with my work in the past was this, I guess, this lack of embodiment of what I was trying to teach and coach. So, all the practices that you shared on the embodiment course and all the different techniques, the energetic techniques really helped me embody these different things and different energies, helped me understand myself at a really deep level. So I could, I guess one of the big things is with that understanding, I've been able to let go of, a lot of maybe like judgment, I want to say, of my old self, and fully accept all of me, and then bring all of me into, the rest of my coaching business going forward, and not just my coaching business, into my relationship with myself, my relationship with my partner and my kids, and my family. And like I just feel so, coming back to that word, practitioner empowerment, I feel empowered with every aspect of my life at the moment. So if you want that, then give this man a call and get involved in the next round of this course, because it'll change your life.
Thank you so much for your very kind words, mate. And I just want to honor you as well. And in terms of we were talking before the call about one of the most powerful displays of grounded, strong, divine masculine strength in your sharing during the cacao ceremony. So would you care to share about this? Because I got the goosebumps bad just thinking about it.
Do you know what? Snap. So did I. So for those that don't know, I just gave all the practitioners an opportunity to share an expression during the cacao ceremony. So I chose to express a yoga flow to the song "The World in Union." So I thought about this a lot. The version of rugby that I played was called Rugby Union. Yoga means union. My name that I'm embodying, my business persona, is the Rugby Yogi, bringing in that that masculine strength with the softness of the yoga. So that was the first element of my share. So I put together this powerful flow that incorporated a few of the astrological themes that we were talking about through the course. And then at the end of the song, I picked up a rattle that I'd acquired recently and sang a medicine song called Heyama Yo, something like that. But anyway, it's a medicine song that I heard many years ago, and I've always resonated with it and sang that, accompanied by my new rattle. And it was genuinely one of the most empowering things I think I've ever done. I was saying to you, Jess, just before the call, that as a youngster, I was a very shy, very reserved kid that, I wrote an Instagram post a few weeks ago that struggled to say his own name in social situations. So to stand there and sing a song on my own without anyone else around me was genuinely like I was healing that shy, timid version of myself that, you know, still lives within me, right? So yeah, it was amazing, and I'm truly, truly grateful for that opportunity to do that. So thank you again.
May it be the first of many, mate. May it be the
Yeah, I can't wait.
my takeaway from watching you just standing in your power there was just like the kind of like shedding of like all of the kind of stuff that holds men back, and you know we're in this like difficult time for mental health for men particularly, and you know I could just see you just standing in this divine masculine power like as a beacon for men and an example of what like a strong, safe, healthy, empowered masculine in its full expression, in his full expression is. And I was just blown away, man. So thank you.
Oh, I just breathe them words in, man. Like goosebumps. Goosey's back.
Take him. I got loads more as well. Loads more for you, brother. Yeah. So, mate, thank you so much for your time, your commitment, your dedication. Most of all, most importantly, for being you, yourself, and the love you bring.
Thank you, bro. And thank you for creating such an unbelievable container, and yeah, being such an inspiring divine masculine yourself, to hold such a group and to hold such a space on Saturday night with that ceremony was, yeah, so empowering. And yeah, I know that you've stepped into your full power now and empowered yourself by empowering others. So, and yeah, that's a real gift. So you should be proud of that.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, and it's the power of love, my friend, and this is what we all share. This beautiful soul tribe. So, thank you, brother. Aho.
Aho.